During the pandemic, online learning was a big part of my life, but there are two things that frustrate me the most with this kind of learning. The first thing is that all kinds of errors would appear on the apps that I use to work and go to class. I would say that I'm not that good with technology, so it usually takes me a very long time to solve these errors that occasionally pop up on my screen. The second thing is that I actually prefer writing on a piece of paper instead of typing on a keyboard. But the chance that I got to use paper in online classes is very few, because the materials are usually online, so then I will have to type on my keyboard instead of taking notes on a paper. Other than that, I would say that the city that I lived in was pretty lucky. It got out of lockdown mode pretty quickly, and to this day, there are only 80 confirmed cases. That is actually pretty impressive. I'm so grateful that I got to experience a normal year of senior high school. During the COVID period, I went to a lot of concerts, party, and even went traveling with my friends. So I would say that I'm just too lucky to be able to live in a COVID-free city. The first thing that I've learned is that check your camera settings before the shoot. These tips can be applied to any situation, whether it's a professional shoot or a school project, because wrong settings can ruin the whole thing. As you can see from our interview, all of the footage are overexposed. There's nothing that I can do to make it normal again during the editing process, so remember to check your exposures before you start shooting. The second thing that I've learned is that planning is crucial for saving time during the interview. Because I took a lot of time during my part of the shoot to think about what I want to say, so if you haven't thought about what you're going to say during the interview, make sure to think about it beforehand. I feel like the craftsman mindset is very important when it comes to becoming better as a media practitioner. For instance, when it comes to editing these vlogs, I felt like I took forever to finish my first vlog. The first reason being that I was still not familiar with the editing program. Second reason being that I did not find it to be particularly interesting. But as the vlogs goes on for a couple of weeks, the topics that we get to talk about in the vlogs gets more fascinating. And I'm starting to get a grip on my flow of editing. Then here comes the craftsman's mindset. Because I dedicated time to these vlogs, and I'm starting to appreciate the efforts that I put into them, and of course I appreciate the results too. I feel like as the workshop goes on, the topic that we get to encounter during our vlogs will get more and more challenging, and not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to what I can do with the future vlogs.